Even when I used to work out all the time, when I used to work out, yeah, when I used to work out.
I remember protein powder? Yeah, I used to have it. When I used to work out, I used to take protein powders.
I myself, I jerk off at least twice a day. Wow. Once in the morning, right after I work out, and then once right after lunch.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, 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 Hogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Let's see. We start off today. Excuse me.
You're welcome in advance because I watched DSP fuck around with his settings and widgets and pop-ups for about 8 minutes straight, so it's just more of what you saw with frustration he can't figure shit out. So now we're going to move forward. Oh, wait, and Sir Ed Sheeran tipped him $10 and said he was banned. There, you're all caught up. I'm gonna cut back to where he gets in his chair. What a professional style stream. Oh, self-plug. I'm trying streaming tomorrow, February 3rd at 9 a.m. Central. Come watch me fuck up.
Whatever. Well, I have no fucking clue, and I give up. I want to do shout-outs and talk with you guys, and it's pissing me off. I don't know why the animations aren't working. The React animations weren't working for the React show the other day. Then I hit this button that says launch, which basically makes a preview window of it, and then it worked fine. And then my YouTube animations for DSP Gaming worked all week. All of a sudden, now they don't want to work. So fuck this. I don't care. Let's finish the show. What I maybe could do is completely close OBS and reopen it, and maybe that would fix it. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't control it. Anyway, Sir Ed Sheeran is saying that he got banned. I don't know why you got banned. He's saying that a moderator banned him this morning. I don't know why that happened. I'll have to look into it. If a moderator banned him, please tell me what happened. Alright? I want to know why he's getting banned. I want to know what he did. Because I can't see because he's not in the chat, so I can't access his chat logs to see what he said. Okay. Then I got a $2 tip. Racism, what did he say? Something incredibly fucking stupid? Because he should know better. He knows that racism is not allowed in the chat, and he should know better than that. Gojira did a $2 tip and says, I watched Shin Godzilla for the first time today. This is the most terrifying depiction of Godzilla I've seen. It's on Prime Video. Oh, is it? I have never seen it. The latest Godzilla movie I saw was Godzilla vs. Kong, which I reviewed last year. But I've not seen any of the new ones. Interesting. I might have to look into it. Okay. Well, I got another $10 tip, and he says, no, I didn't say anything racist. I said Phil rises and shines early. He's good enough, strong enough, and doggone it, people like him, and your moderator is lying. Right. This is, of course, what I want to do this morning, right? I want to fuck around trying to figure out what's actually happening with this bullshit. Instead of, like, trying to figure out why my animations don't work, or, you know, get to meaningful talk, this is what I want to do, right?
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Okay, so the bit about come watch me fuck up my first live stream, like if I get to this point where it's just long blankets of me not talking, just tell me to shut it down. Since even considering streaming, I've started researching OBS on how to set up my very, very basic background, and I plan to check and recheck and recheck before streaming. But here we have Mr. Professional, who saw something go wrong in his React stream, and he couldn't be bothered to fire up the system early for a sanity check. And since the title of Snort's video gives it away, the casual dismissal of, oh, was he racist, or whatever Phil said, was so laissez-faire that it felt like this was just an everyday occurrence. But also, hey, Phil, you're missing a killing here. Just keep the guy banned and you'll keep getting $10 over and over again.
Isn't there a way to refresh? I thought there was a way to refresh this thing, but maybe not. I'm trying to get it to refresh, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I bet, how much you want to bet if I, like, restart OBS? Oh, look at that! I think I got it to work. I think I had to click on, there's an option that says refresh browser when the scene becomes active. So maybe it had some outdated browser cache in there, right? I think that's what it was. Let me test a few. I think I had an outdated browser cache. So now it forced the refreshing and now it works. Okay. Then I received another $10 tip. Again from Sir Ed. I'm not trying to be a jerk or just out ultimatums. He says, maybe I'll leave if your moderator is going to abuse his power. Listen, I don't know what's going on, alright? Can everyone just fucking relax and stop with bullshit? No, I mean it now. Can everyone just take a sigh of relief and cut the bullshit? Alright? Everyone. Moderator, viewer, whoever it is, everyone just cut the bullshit this morning. Alright? First of all, don't ever threaten me. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. I don't respond well to any kind of threat whatsoever. In fact, I respond very poorly to threats. I really, really do.
You respond poorly to threats behind a keyboard. That's a very important distinction. The most appropriate description of you as a threat is harmless, because 1, you don't have the physical capacity for violence against a live opponent. Joysticks, though, whoo doggy, he'll whoop that ass. 2, you don't have the mental capacity to engage in a fight, e.g., Jaha-based God and you crying that you have an alcohol problem. You should have just taken the beat down. You might have received some respect for taking it on the chin like you deserved. And 3, I'm sorry, it bears repeating. You are the human embodiment of the Pillsbury Doughboy. You have no physical capacity for violence. Wings and Boogie at least threw hands in a ring. So while it may be small, they have some ability to fight. But Phil, the closest Phil has gotten to any sort of hand-to-hand combat happened on May 1st.
Now, I have no idea what actually happened. I have no evidence of any of it because apparently it was all in the chat and removed or gone, and there's no way I'm scrolling up. I can't see it. All right? So I can't actually confirm anything. Okay? I don't know what really happened. So I can't say in any situation what actually happened, right? I just don't want people saying and doing dumb stuff. All right? I don't. And I don't know, you know, again, people are saying this guy has been evaded before. We know that, though. Like, I know that he said stuff that was not good, was not kosher with the rules of this channel. He got banned. He came back on new accounts. I mean, we're all aware of this, right? We know who he is. This is no shocker, no twisting, no huge surprise or whatever. It's this simple. Did you said you emailed me? I don't even know if I can look into it now, but I like to think that I want to be a nice guy about stuff, right? I want to be fair about everything. But I'll be honest, yeah, Sir Ed, you basically have, and by the way, I don't even have an email from you. I don't even have an email from you. You said you emailed me? I don't have one. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I don't even have an email. I got some spam emails. That's about it. So, if you're even trying to email me, apparently, you emailed me and your email got labeled as spam. Because I don't even have it in my inbox, all right? So, listen. I like having people on the chat that are positive influences, and of course supporters obviously are welcome, but I can't have people coming to this chat saying stuff that could be considered offensive and then asking constantly to be unbanned a million times. All right,
so Phil has a moderator. This moderator banned Sir Ed Sheeran. Ed says no, and in doing so tips $30. Chat says, this dude has ban evaded. Phil says, yeah, but we know that, though. That he came back on new accounts, and we're all aware of this. Are you fucking kidding me, Phil? I made posts on Twitter saying that I wake up earlier than you. I'm more fit than you. And I was blocked from your Twitter. But here you have your whole chat and a moderator saying this dude has spouted some foul shit, and you, oh man, you sum up your wishy-washy bitch ass so well with the quote of, I like having people on the chat that are positive influences. Then it gets good with, and of course, supporters obviously are welcome. But then it gets hilarious with, but I can't have people come into this chat saying stuff that could be considered offensive. Like, I don't know. You bitch. King bee bitch. You're a bunch of little cowards. You're a bunch of little bitches telling detractors that the world would be better without them. Oh, hold on, wait, what? What? Wait, yeah, but But Phil's... Oh! Okay, my bad. The rule applies for people in chat, not Phil. That's my bad.
I don't know what happened this morning because I wasn't there. But I can outright say, yeah, I know that Sir Ed has said stuff in this chat that has been considered offensive, you know? And maybe over a decade ago, you know, this kind of stuff would have been fine and people wouldn't have cared. But we're not 2010 anymore. Listen, I learned this the fucking hard way, right? We're not 2010 anymore. You can't just say and do whatever you want. And people take offense to stuff constantly, right? So you got to stop with this nonsense, right? It's that simple. And I can't allow that kind of stuff in the chat. I absolutely positively have seen this guy, Ed, do messed up stuff in the chat. So it's kind of like, how many chances do you give someone? This person, what are they on? Their 4th account now? And the thing is, they're a supporter. Every day they come by and they usually support the streams. And that's very appreciated.
Oh, you holier than thou hypocrite bitch-ass fuck. I've heard you say how you hold yourself to a higher standard. You have a fucking I'm an ally post in your fucking intro slides. And true, it's only from outside sources I've heard that this fucker we're talking about is a racist. But Phil seems to know what people are talking about, which lends credence to the claim. And this fucking piece of horse shit that is Phil says, essentially, yeah, but this guy gives me money. So, if Phil was a cop, he'd look the other way for the mayor's son, for frat dudes whose daddies give to the police union, and anyone else who gives him or the department money. There's a word for that, Phil. It's called corruption. So not only are you a fucking pig roach, you're a corrupt pig roach. You really should go into politics.
But also, there's rules that everyone has to follow. The rules aren't just for some. The rules are for all, so that we can all have a safe and fun time together and not have this kind of offensive stuff going on, right? Right? It seems to me, if this person is in the chat, they're just going to keep making the same mistakes and have problems, you know? They are. I mean, how many... Ed, I'm talking directly to you, because by the way, your name's not Ed. I know this is like your 5th account. How many times have we already had this conversation? And it's the difference between, oh, one mod is you know, picking on me. It's not one mod. You've been moderated by multiple mods before. You do say the things in chat. I've seen them. All right? This is not someone making it up. I've seen it. I don't know today if that's what happened. That I don't know. Because that I didn't see anything. All right? Because I was busy with juggling a million things trying to get the stream to work. But definitely, you know the rules, right? And you know the stuff that you're saying is way too risque. And you're basically trying... What do they call it? You're pushing the envelope. You're testing the boundaries. Well, you've tested the boundaries multiple times and been banned multiple times. Why are you still testing them? You've reached the boundary.
Okay, no one hates eating crow more than me. So, come on, Phil. You gotta fuck this up for me. Or I'm gonna have to apologize.
Now you're jumping over the edge. Now you're jumping off the cliff, but then you're asking for someone to toss you a rope so you can climb back up. You already jumped off. There's no safety net down there for you. You understand? I don't even know what else to say. Like, if I unban... First of all, I don't have an email from you, so I can't unban you. There's no email in my mailbox. It sounds like when you're emailing me, you're getting caught in spam now. Probably because you've emailed me so much to get unblocked that you got caught in a spam filter. And now my email won't even accept your emails. Like, I'm looking right now. I literally don't have one. Yeah. So I couldn't unban you even if I wanted to. Alright? So all I will say is this. Ed, I'll give you one more chance, but it sounds like you're going to need yet another account because I can't even unban the account you're on. For some reason, I can't even get an email from you.
There it is. I fucking knew it. Money will buy your way out of horrendous actions every time. Oh, Phil, you fucking money-grubbing, sanctimonious asshole.
Alright? But this is going to be your last chance. You have to stop with this bullshit. All you got to do is behave like everyone else. Stop making racially insensitive comments. Stop thinking you're funny. It's not funny. It's stupid.
And then Phil puts icing, a cherry, and a hand job from a high-class hooker on the cake by admitting he knows the comments are racially charged. Like, I'm not a good person. I'm aware of this. But at least I have a code of ethics I fucking adhere to.
Alright? It's ignorant. It's dumb to say that shit. You can't be saying that stuff on YouTube. And it's my business, and I have to make sure that this is in line with the rules of YouTube, and YouTube doesn't want that shit. You know, I don't want that shit on my streams. That's not who I am anymore, you know? But I can't even unban you regardless if I wanted to. There's no way for me to do that. All right? Unbelievable. I like to think that people learn, but I don't know. Honestly. Sir Ed tipped another $10 and is saying he's basically saying the same thing. Sir Ed, do you not understand what I'm saying? I have seen you say racist things in the chat. Myself, I have seen you say racist things in the chat. I can't confirm this morning if you did it, but I've seen it myself. All right? 100%, it's happened. So, this is not someone just making it up. I mean, you're on like your 10th YouTube account. You know? This is not people are ganging up on you. This is reality. You've done these things that people don't like and you've upset them, and now it's biting you in the butt, and you're coming to me to defend you. I'm not going to defend that kind of behavior. The things you said in the chat are fucked up.
This is the same guy that said the dossier of hate shouldn't have been looked at because it was old, right? Like, time should somehow heal all wounds. And don't think I didn't catch that "that's not who I am anymore" about racist comments, Phil. As well as the "YouTube doesn't want this," and a long pause, followed by the Hail Mary, "Oh, and I don't want it either." Like, I've got a crisp 20 that says if Phil got wasted in a bar, he'd walk up to a table or group of black men and start referring to them with the N-word and wonder why he got his ass beat the fuck down.
Okay, I'm not going to defend that, you know? The thing is, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that you think that this is like your personal stand-up comedy act. It's not. You're not allowed to just say and do whatever you want in here because you throw money at tips to support the streams. You understand that, right?
Prosecution objects, Your Honor. The Pig Roach has showed no testimony, no witnesses, or videos that would show money will not buy your way out of things.
That's not how it works. You can't buy yourself ban immunity. You can't buy yourself immunity to the rules. You can't. It's not how life works, you know? So I thank you for all of your support, but you have to abide by the rules. This is the first time we're actually having this conversation, by the way, for the record. He's gotten banned before. I think I did unban him once or twice in the past, but this is the first time we're actually having this direct kind of one-to-one conversation. Why we're having this on my podcast, I have no idea. Right? So, here's the thing. I can't unban you even if I wanted to, because apparently I'm not getting your emails. So, it's up to you if you want to try to come back again. I don't know what else to say, but simply put, all right, I'm not going to put up with this stuff if I just want you to act like everybody else, right? Literally nobody else sits here spouting off the kind of stuff you say and then gets into trouble and has to complain about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's your own behavior that's causing this.
Oh my god, he's literal millimeters away from self-awareness. He's so close. Come on, you can do it, Phil.
Regardless, even if this moderator does have a bug up their ass about you, because maybe they do, but there's probably for a reason. Typically, I'm not aware that I have moderators that come into the chat, and today they look at the chat and they say, today I'm going to bother this person. And then they just start timing them out nonstop. That's never happened. And yeah, I've had a few bad apple moderators over the years, and they've been dealt with. This is not the case. This is, you've broken the rules. You've been moderated, so now the mods are out looking for you because of your behavior. You understand that, right? So, I will say this. Again, I can't even unban you, right? But I also can't stop you from rejoining. But if you rejoin and you act like this again and you get moderated, there's nothing I can really do to help you. You know, I have people think that I'm like this ultimate control god, and I can't make you not act that way. I can't make that not offensive to people, and then people will then react in a negative way towards you. I can't fix any of that. That's not within my realm of control. All right, I'm just supposed to be doing a podcast right now instead of talking to you for 10 minutes about this. So I don't even know what else to say.
He's telling the story of literally every company he's been banned from, every sponsor who rejects him, every consequence he's faced. He's describing it and doesn't realize it. Plus, the bit with him saying he can't make people not be offended by it. Dude, there's a difference between, this guy said he likes the color green and I hate the color green, and blatant, overt racism that's so bad that your mods and the chat turn on the person. You can't be this fucking dumb.
You know, Ed, again, because I know that's not really your name. If you come back, great. Again, I like talking with you. You have been a positive part of streams, but there's definitely a legit gripe that people have with you for the stuff that you have said. I hope you understand this. This is not, people are just making it up out of the sky. People have issue with you for good reason. All right? So, again, I can't unban you. Don't be upset with me. I literally can't unban you. I didn't even get your email because it sounds like you got flagged for spam. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and realize there's probably a reason why people are upset with you. right?
This man has gone over every fucking argument that detractors have used against him in the span of like 30 seconds. How is Phil Phil? How is he a thing? This man should not exist. Not because I want him to be unalived or anything, but I mean, the synapses that are firing in his head should have caused a singularity by now. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's it for this one. Big ups to SnortHogan for the clip yet again. I truly appreciate it and thank you for it. But you, my viewers, my subs, my people, my God, I love you all. We've pushed past 700 subs and I can't believe it. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to try the live stream thing tomorrow. Don't worry, I can't have super chats or memberships or anything like that. For now, open your wallets. I'm kidding. But seriously, this is a new venture for me. I want to see if I suck at it, so anyone who could stop by, I appreciate it. And even if you can't, I still want to thank you for watching the garbage that I put out. Till next time, swole is the goal for a troll. Lift heavy, eat clean.